Hey everybody, so I wanted to do a quick video today about using a smartphone in 2021. As many of you know, there's been documentaries coming out like The Social Dilemma, which explains about the problems with having a smartphone in our lives, in our daily lives, with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Netflix, etc. It's hard to keep a balance. So many of you are familiar with this problem, and I myself have been experimenting with this for the last 4 years. I've written some articles and I used a Nokia I've experimented with using a Nokia for many months, unsuccessfully until this point. So what I'm using now is an iPhone, but it's limited. It only has a certain number of apps, like this. This is all my apps. It is only one page of apps. Notice that there is no internet app on here, so no Safari or no Chrome. And I wanted to show the rules of this. This is written in Swedish, and I'm gonna translate it real quick and go through the program. Basically, it says digital minimalism, how to sustainably use a smartphone in 2021. Number one, only have tools on your digital device that helps you with one, communication. So that would be phone calls, Messenger, WhatsApp, Zoom, not email. That's important. Number two, that would be navigation, like GPS, parking, and public transportation, if you have that. So what I'm using is Google Maps. It's excellent, and I can also find phone numbers there, which is great. So I don't need to go on Google. And then number three is economy. This is bank ID, etc., to do transactions. And if I haven't mentioned it, this is what's worked for me, and I want to share this. So I'm not saying this is a panacea, like a solution for everybody. Number four, going on, camera with pictures. So just the normal Apple camera on the iPhone works pretty great. Number five is the clock with alarm and time. You take the time, and also reminders. Number six is music, and I like to use radio sometimes and Spotify sometimes. I'm not too sure about Spotify. For me, it works. Just be careful about there's some videos coming now on Spotify, so you might not want to have it. Number seven is weather, and number eight is a translator and a word book. And if you do use Messenger as communication, be sure to turn off stories so that you don't get involved in this and tangle up in that. And also turn off chat bubbles so it doesn't pop up on your screen all the time. The main vision I had for this is to basically have the Nokia, but with the benefits of the smartphone. Because the problem I had with the Nokia was basically the camera was the main thing, but also some of the tools, like there's no Google Maps. So what I did is taking the iPhone and limiting it as much as possible. And then point number two here is that some of these apps are not able to be deleted if you have an iPhone. So under every circumstances, you have to avoid opening Safari or Chrome. Two is you have to avoid opening App Store or Play Store, and you have to avoid email. If you have an iPhone, you can go to screen time and you can block Safari. And why I'm so strict about these apps is because they're like a Pandora's box. So once you open them, like if you open App Store, maybe you're just gonna show a friend and maybe like a photo or something, and then you download the app, you're gonna end up with Snapchat and all dating apps and endless notifications and 6 hours of daily screen time. That's just my experience from having experimented with this for many years now. It starts with something small, just an exception, you're gonna, oh, I just need to download Google to find this address or something, or to watch a video. I have no idea. And then you maybe forget to delete Google, and then all of a sudden you're sitting there with all of these notifications, and you're back in this where you started. So that's why you have to be fanatical about this. You have to almost pretend like it's your religion in order for it to work. And by that I mean not opening these apps and keeping to this schedule. Yes, so that's the main point. If you do need to really download an app that is not digital minimalism, that's not fitting into this, you might want to get another phone for that, which you keep at home. But just make sure you don't ruin this phone that you have, because you're gonna have like mental rules for yourself. Anyways, this got a little bit longer than I wanted to. I wanted to keep it short and concise, but if you have any questions or to me with my experience, you feel free to comment down below and I will answer. And good luck, I guess.